So let's get straight into the income. So Udemy has been on fire over the past few years. And actually what has been a little bit different is that the past year it's been steady and I haven't put as much effort into growing my Udemy income as I have in the past. I have twin sons. They are 14 months right now at the time of this recording. And so I just haven't been putting as much time. I'm working about 16 hours a week on my business. The rest of the time I'm spending with my family. But you can see here the incredible numbers that I have still been able to maintain with my business. And that's because I've grown, I've put so much effort into it in the past, and I still continue to serve the audience, create more courses, update courses. But as you grow and establish yourself with top-rated courses, you can see that it will continue to sell even over the long term. So a typical month for me on Udemy is between 30 and 40,000. I have my peaks, of course, in the big sale seasons, November, December, and January, mostly November and January. Let's go to a previous year so you can see. So again, last year, 2018, this was the year that I actually put the most effort from 2017 to 2018, and I really saw my income ramp up. You can see it continues to grow here. And then through 2018 and 2019, it's kind of continued to grow, but just a little bit, not as much. November 2018, huge month, 80,000, top month for me. And so I'm actually recording this in November, so I'm looking forward to this year to see what happens this year. But incredible stuff. And I'm not the only one with this kind of income. There's people making a lot more than I do. And I don't show you this to brag. I just show you this to show you that it's possible. We can go back to my very first month. $60. $60 in my first month, October 2012. Jumped to $263 the next month, $288 the next month. And I was like, oh my God, this is a ton of money that I'm making. Let me continue to make courses. And then in April, I hit my first $1,000 month and my mind was blown. I was doing this on the side of my full-time job, like many of you, I'm sure, that are watching this course. And it was just incredible to see this extra income come in that I could use to pay down student loans, to start saving and investing. And it just continued to grow. And you can see from the graph that it continued to grow. But I just wanted to show you that I started out just like many of you who are putting out courses, and you see these big names in the industry making lots of money, and you're wondering, how can you do it? Well, it typically does take time. So anyways, incredible stuff here on Udemy. I'm not sure if everyone's interested in seeing kind of the progression, but just going through, you can see in 2014, 2 years after I started, that Black Friday sale passed $10,000 for the first time. So that's 2 years into it. It kind of hovered around that number for another year. And then 2015, a year later, doubled that about to 24,000. The next year, doubled that to 45,000. And then the next year, a little less than double, but 73,000, 2017. And then that's when I was putting in a ton of work. But since then, like I've said, because I have a family, I've taken the foot off the gas pedal, and I've kind of slowed down, and I've made things, to be honest, better for my own life, because I was working too hard on this, to be honest. And it was unsustainable to work like this with a family and having a good family balance. But that is one of the beautiful things about having now this recurring income. That is not me trading my hours for dollars, but it's coming in while I sleep, while I go on vacation, as long as I continue to serve my audience and create better courses, improve my courses. I'm all in with Udemy, and I go to Udemy Live every year that I can. I've been three of the 4 times so far. I missed last year because my twins were due that month, but this year in 2019, I went to Udemy Live, and I'm more excited than ever about Udemy for the future. All right, so this is Udemy, but Udemy is just one source of income, and that's the beautiful thing with your courses. There have been changes, and I will say that, but in general, there's no exclusivity for putting your courses on other platforms. So I use platforms like Skillshare, the StackCommerce family of course platforms like Stack Skills, and they sell and promote them via Stack Social, and then I also have them on my own site. There is an update, though, I will say with Udemy, that on Udemy, if you are in the Udemy for Business program, then your courses moving forward have to be exclusive to Udemy for Business. This is their subscription service that's available for other businesses to pay for their employees to get Udemy courses. So that's kind of a tricky balance depending on how much you're making with Udemy for Business. It might be better to leave your courses exclusive to Udemy for Business, or to put them both on Skillshare, on your own site, on these other platforms as well. And that's a balance I'm learning right now and trying to figure out. Skillshare for me has always been consistent.